know. And the next question is, what is the difference between developed and undeveloped thinking, feeling, and willing? What do you think, Joan?
Well, I would say, first of all, that we all have undeveloped thinking, feeling, and willing, because we are all in a path of practice and all know that we can manifest more than we're actually manifesting at each time. But that's very general. Undeveloped thinking, undeveloped feeling, undeveloped will, we have as children when we're born. And their children actually have a developed will, a very developed will, but are not conscious of it. And we have a semi-developed feeling because they are quite aware, at least they're expressive of their feeling, little children, they express their feelings, but they're not aware of it or can't control them. And the thinking is pretty much asleep for little children. And if we jump to older people, there we could say, a developed thinking if we've taken it on and if we've worked with our thinking. And we've got a perhaps less developed feeling, because feelings do with us what they like. As long as we are reactionary, we are not fully in control of our feelings and therefore haven't got them fully developed. Mm-hmm. And our will is probably gets less and less developed the older we get, unless we are able to really take control of our thinking, feeling, and willing. So I think a developed thinking, feeling, and will are, for me, that level of thinking which I'm completely, first of all, in control of, mm-hmm. but also stays fluid and flexible, because I can be in control of my feelings by blocking them and not allowing them to be expressed. That, to me, is not developed thinking, feeling, and willing. So when I say in control, I mean that I can use them as instruments, that I can access my thinking in a particular way. And there's many different levels of thinking when I need it. For example, if I'm speaking to a child and I'm expecting a child to do a mathematical sum, I will access a particular level of logical thinking. When I'm telling a story to a daughter in the evening or a grandchild, I will use imaginative thinking. When I go into a meditative practice, I will try, which I can't always manage, to access intuitive thinking. So there are these different levels, and for me, it's like an orchestra of the soul. And developed thinking, feeling, and willing for me are when I can play my thinking, feeling, and willing as musical instruments and access the one when I need it at the level or the pitch or the loudness that I need, the volume that I need, and the other at a different level, you know. And the most difficult thing nowadays is when thinking, feeling, and willing aren't coherent, don't speak to each other. Mm-hmm. And that's when an orchestra doesn't play at all, where it's completely out of tune and out of timing, then it doesn't sound like music. So there's only music in my soul, and I can only manifest a musical soul, or at least a developed soul, let's say, if I can play my thinking, feeling, and willing as an orchestra. I think that's a picture I'd like to give you.
So beautiful. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Joan. Really beautiful picture. Yes, thank you.